Let's try to solve exponential function. So for exponential equation, keep in mind that if you have b to the x power equals to b to the y power, then the exponents have to be the same if we have the same base. So you see right here we have 32 and 64. So our goal is to make it into the same base, so you can just drop the base. So 32, hopefully you recognize that's 2 to the 5th power. I still have to multiply by x minus 5. 64 is 2 to the 6th power. So I can just drop the base and I have 5x minus 25 equals 6. And then from there, we just solve for x. Okay. All right. So same thing for number 24. So you see that 24, they set it up for you already. So you see that we have 2 for the base. So this one, you should change it into 2 to the 5th power, 7x plus 8. Now we can just drop the base and I have x squared plus 41x plus 45. Over here I have 35x plus 40. So you see that we have quadratic equation. Move everything to one side so we can factor. So I have x squared 41 minus 35, 6x. 45 minus 40, 5. So what I have is x plus 5 and x plus 1. So x is going to be negative 5 and x is negative 1. Okay, and those are my two solutions. Okay, let's take a look at number 25. You see 11 and 8, those two bases, there's no way we can change it. We can rewrite so they can make them into the same base. So what can we do? We're going to have to apply log on both sides or apply ln on both sides. So if I apply log, the reason I want to do this is so I can move the power to the front. So we know that because that's the property of log. Okay, and then from here, we just solve it as usual. So treat log 11 like a number. So I'm just gonna distribute. And then I'm just gonna isolate it. So log, and then I have log 8 plus 7 log 11. So y is going to be log 8 plus 7 log 11 divided by log 11. And of course, you can use a calculator for that. Okay. Now, for number 26, you see we have e. So every time you see e, you should use ln instead of log because l and e is going to cancel out. So what I have right here is x plus 7 equals ln 6. So x is just ln 6 minus 7. And of course, you can use a calculator to finish the problem. For 27, I have 3 and 17. You can use you can use ln or you can use log. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to use ln. So we have ln 3 negative 10x. And the reason we're doing this because we can move it to the front. Make sure you put parentheses because you know that we have to distribute. So what I have right here is x ln 17 minus 5 ln 17. You see that we have x on both sides of the equation, so you might want to move it. So I'm going to move x to one side. Okay. Now, how do I get x by itself? I can just factor. And now I can just divide. Okay, so that's how you solve for x. All right, now number 28. You can see that we have the e function, but it looks similar to quadratic equation. So this is something we call quadratic in form. So if instead of, hopefully you recognize that the first one is just e to the x power square minus 2e to the x power minus 24. So if I let u to be e to the x power, now the new equation that I have using u is going to be u squared minus 2u minus 24 equals 0. Now we can just factor. So I have u equals 6 and u equals negative 4. Now going back and put, instead of u, I put e to the x power. E to the x power. So how do I solve for x? I just apply ln. Right? So I'm going to do ln. Okay, you see that we have a problem. You can't really you can't do ln of negative 4. So the only thing we can do is ln 6. We have to cross this one out. And of course you can use a calculator for that.